It's now time to welcome onto the stage Fred Kleiterp. Fred. Where are you from? Kleiterp. That's not a very common name. Where are you from?
I'm originally from the Netherlands, but I've been in Switzerland forever.
So you're a European, like
European.
Everybody in the room. So, right, Fred was appointed European General Manager for Beazley in June 2023. You're also a member of the Executive Committee, and before joining Beazley, you were CEO for EMEA at Swiss Re Corporate Solutions, having previously led the division's Asia-Pacific operations and holding a number of senior positions in a more than 20-year career with the reinsurer. So I'm sure you're going to handle the 5 minutes like the others. So let's go for it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll give it to you straight. We live in an era of accelerated risk. There are big macro factors that are influencing the risk landscapes of us as private individuals, of businesses and governments. Of course, we're talking about things like climate change, it's been mentioned before, with the resulting volatility in weather patterns, as we so clearly can see now here in Europe as well, even this year. And in turn, that means that we need to continue to strive towards a net zero carbon society, which comes with huge investments, and with those investments come risks. There are other factors like rapid technological development, which leads to great opportunity, as we all know, but also new and unknown risk. There is an aging population, not us, of course, which leads to pressure on pension systems and healthcare systems. And then last but not least, we have the geopolitical tensions, which lead to a profound impact on our security, but also on trade, supply chains, and of course energy prices, and with that, our economy. A large number of things, a large number of topics and challenges to deal with, which means that the risk management industry is more important than ever. So is that a risk revolution? Well, surely the revolution needs to come from how we deal with those challenges. So here we're going to talk about tech-enabled data analytics, perhaps even AI to help us better predict, manage and mitigate risks. It calls for deep specialization, investment in people, processes and systems. Truly revolutionary stuff. You get the picture, right? We'll get better, faster, smarter, like we've always done. So is that the risk revolution? Well, don't get me wrong. I think it's very important, and I think it is actually critically important that as a risk management industry, we do embrace technology and data analytics. But what does it really mean? We shouldn't underestimate the power of the human mind and what actually happens if we collaborate together across different areas of discipline to solve real problems. Because this is a people business after all, right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why I'm actually holding this rubber duck. Now, you've been wondering about that, I'm sure. It's actually plastic. It's hardly a sophisticated, revolutionary piece of equipment, but it reminds me of a story that I wanted to tell you this afternoon. A few years ago, England was facing its wettest summer in more than 200 years. There was excessive rainfall, there was flood, there was transportation chaos, there were thousands of cancelled events. Now, there was a famous and prestigious horse race that was in jeopardy. It was quite clear that the track was going to be flooded, and the organization was fretting about what to do. Cancellation seemed to be the prudent option, but of course that came with huge operational complexity, some reputational risk, costs, lost revenue. Good thing there was insurance. So we stuck our heads together with the client and we debated the best way forward. And guess what? The team came up with a very unexpected solution. They sourced newly developed plastic sheeting material to cover the racetrack and protect it against the rain. And it worked. So the race went on. It was a great success. The joint team had avoided losses to the tune of about 15 million euros with an investment of 10,000 euros in this revolutionary plastic sheeting. So what's the moral of that story? Sophisticated weather models clearly showed that there was a clear and present danger. There was no shortage of data to tell us that that racetrack was going to be flooded. Also, innovative plastic sheeting material was available in the market because innovation had done its thing. But it wasn't until people stuck their heads together, connected the dots, that they came up with the actual client solution for this particular scenario. The power of human collaboration, that is the critical element in the risk management industry. So is it that simple then? Is that the risk revolution? I'll leave that with you. But let's not forget, in this era of tech and data-enabled risk management practices, that the true magic really happens when people deploy that expertise across different disciplines, collaborate together to solve the real client problems, and with that, enable progress in this increasingly risky world. Thank you very much.